My readers always ask me, how I was able to walk away from the streets, what I mean, and what appeared to be the top floor. I was able just to switch my whole shit up and just walk away from all they thought I may have been doing or may have had. My answer is always simple, man. Like I always tell them, because I never loved the game. Like I never loved the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like I never saw pride in being a street nigga. I never saw pride in being a drug dealer. Um, Desperation led me to the streets, and I looked at the streets as a means to escape poverty, and that's all I ever saw it for. I never saw it as glitz and glamour and fame. You know what I mean? I never liked the bright lights. I never liked the big shiny cars. I never liked jewelry. I never been into none of that because I never. That's not what brought me to the streets. Like I wasn't brought to the streets to get pretty women. Because when I was a square nigga with holes in the bottom of my sneakers, I still had enough gift of gab and personality to get a beautiful woman. So that didn't lead me to the street. Like I said, it was always a means to escape poverty for me. But I remember when I first came to the street, my goal was, I'm gonna give me $10,000 and I'm gonna start a legit business. Of course, I got tens of thousands of dollars over and over again. But by this time, I was too caught up in all of what I was into to make my escape at this time. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, I never loved it. I never saw the validity. I never needed the streets for validity. And I know a lot of guys. When I look at the old pictures, 97% of the guys that I started out on that journey with, not even here no more. Whether they got knocked off for the rest of their life or whether they end up in the casket. You know what I mean? So, but I remember the first time that I realized that I thought differently than the average man. My man, rest in peace. One day we had a conversation, and we all outside, talking bullshit. And he made a wager. He made a bet with everybody, saying, "I bet you I'll make it to the feds before you." And everybody shook on it, saying, "I'll make it to the feds." Making it to the feds was a big thing back then. You get what I'm saying? And making it to the feds mean you made it to the big league. I saw jail as a failure. I never saw jail as the big league. So as I'm watching everybody shake hands on who gonna make it to the feds first, I stood back and I never shook hands on that because I never wanted to go to the feds. I never saw the validity in that, just like I never saw the validity in the streets. And at that point, I realized that we had been faked out, or either we faked our own self out, man.